Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a great day or evening, and it might even get better because today we are playing Diceomancer, a deck building roguelike quite similar to Slay the Spire, but with a couple of twists. First up, before we launch into the game, into a run, we have here a couple of upgrading options. We unlock upgrading points, or talent points, and here we unlock different cards as well as orbs. Orb of Life, for example, the Orb of Emotion, and these orbs will be used for the decks themselves. So we can place, for example, we have here the purple orb. This has to stay in, we can't take it out, but we can, for example, take the blue orb and the red orb, and this will mean what class we are playing. So this is a pro, for example. I have no idea what the pro is. The barbarian, that sounds better for me. And this also means what types of cards we gain. So let's start a run. Here we have the typical roguelike map, but it has a couple of twists, as I mentioned, because we not only can traverse into one direction, but we can also skip lines right here or change lanes right here. But let's start the fight right up. Here we have a cute little bush warrior. Maybe he supports Trump as well, since he's a bush warrior, if you get that. Yeah, it's early for me right now, so jokes aren't that well. Here we have a couple of cards, and here we have our mana pool. This mana pool currently has 3 white or 3 void mana in them. Here in the top left corner of the card, we can see what type of mana this card needs to be used. So this, for example, we could use fire orb, fire mana, red or white. Since these, however, this card, Big Meat, needs red or green mana, how do we get that? Since we only have white, we can, if you see at the top of the card, a red and a green little splotch. If we click with the right mouse button, one of these 2 splotches will change one of the mana right here. So we have currently now a fire mana as well. So now we can use the Stone Axe, for example. Deal 4 damage and wild. Wild means you may cast this card without sufficient mana. If you cast it this way, each mana cost deals 2 damage to you. Okay, so we are a barbarian, we can damage ourselves basically. Vengeance. When casting this card, trigger this effect if your injury is greater or equal to 4. So what is injury? We will see that in a second. Because he will gain block and deal 5 damage. We don't have any way to negate this damage, but since our barbarian is working on injury, the damage will not be dealt to our health bar right away, but we'll get a stack of injury. This means if we don't reduce our injury, at the end of our turn, we'll be damaged this number. So luckily we have, for example, here, heal 2 injury and heal 1 HP. So this will reduce this by 2. But I think we can actually kill him, because one specific part of this game is unique. This is the 1 die, the purple card right here, or we have a relic called 1 die. This functions on charges, so every time we move to a new spot, we gain 1 charge. We can use this for 2 charges. Oh, I already triggered it. This card, or this relic right here, allows us to change any number on the screen with a 6-sided dice roll. And this means we just reduced this one's health to 6. But a 6-sided die has other numbers as well. So yeah, the 1 was what I was aiming for. Now we can kill him, choose new cards, and go to the next section. Deal 10 damage, apply 10 vulnerable. Okay. Sounds great, especially because we have wild, so we can use this without the sufficient mana. That's great. So we could now go down and also visit these spots right here. The only thing that limits us is the purple bar right here. So this is a mist that follows us. And now we are visiting an upgrading station, the anvil, so we can increase, for example, this card's damage number. We could, yeah, more damage, more healing. Is there something else? No, we basically just increase our damage. Or increase the card's damages. Damages this? No, damage. Yeah, that's the plural. Okay, we gained our new card, Pig Rush. And we could just deal damage to them, but before that, I want to reduce their health a bit. Because now, this right here, is finished. Perfect. So we have now 6 injury. What I want to do is reduce our injury, because we will be dealt 3 here as well. So let's switch these for mana. Heal our injury, and our turn will get hit by 3. Now we have a stack of 4. So we have the special ability of this card is Vengeance. When our injury is 4 or greater, we draw 2 cards. So basically we could deal 6 damage right here and gain a new card. But before that, let's use the 1 die again, because this time we have the card. And damage him here. And we can actually finish him off, because we have 8 damage right here. We don't need to worry about the injury, because fight is over. Perfect. Do I want this or add a random mana from... Gain 1 haste. Sacrifice. If you have any minions when casting this card, sacrifice the one with the least HP and resolve this card's effect an additional time. I like this one. We don't have any minions yet, but don't you worry. Oh, okay, I was wrong. We need to worry about the injury. I did not think... Oh, the injury is also reducing every turn. That's fine, that's fine. So an elderly man is sitting by the roadside, loses in thought, lost in thought, I think. I mean, my English is not that great, but apparently it's better than this card's. He notices me and beckons me over. Have a look. I go over and sit by the elderly man's side. This doesn't look great. What is Raga? Gain the Temperance. Gain 50 block and turn. Fragile. This card can only be cast a single time. Okay. When drawn, gain 3 Fortified. That's a good card, because Fortified means we gain block at the end. Block is, of course, a shield that negates incoming damage. If remaining in hand when the turn ends, deal 4 damage to all enemies. No, I like Fortified, because we don't have anything to reduce our incoming damage anyway. So the injury goes down. Time for some training. Lose 5 coins, upgrade 2 random cards. Let's get to work. Gain 4. Nope. I'd like to gain some upgrades. Perfect. Now we only have 4, so visiting the shop is not that worthy, but we could gain upgrades here, so let's go this way. We can buy this card, gain 3 temporary power, gain 3 power in total, depending on how much injury we have. I like this card. Let's buy it. Let's leave the shop and visit the anvil. Upgrading time. This is great, because now we change the mana. We don't need to use mana for this card, so we basically gain 1 free mana and 1 haste. Haste means that we gain another card when we play a card. So we draw a card, an additional one. And yeah, let's do another fight against a goose and a bird, a crow, yeah, just read it. And what do we have? So we can use this to deal 14 damage. Here we have, however, a different skill from the goose. Discard 1 card from your hand after casting any card. This will, however, the focus means if we reduce 1 health bar from the goose before that action before that action happens, we can negate this. So if this should work, if I'm not mistaken, we'll deal 14 damage, so this health bar. Yeah, now this action is gone, we will not drop any card this turn. So, but before that, we need to reduce our injury a bit. Let's use one of these cards, because this is an upgraded big meat. Heal 5 injury, that's fine. And yes, sacrifice this card, damage him 1 more time, perfect. And the 1 die, let's reduce your health. Oh damn it, I forgot this card right here. Anyway, I have to reduce a bit of injury, so let's use this card. We are more or less in trouble, or not, because I don't want to get 9 damage, so let's increase the injury. We will gain, hopefully, yes, we rolled a 5, so now we are healing 5 injury. That's great. And yeah, actually, I need to finish him, otherwise we'll gain too much injury for the next turn. We gain 3 fortified, so 3 block will be granted at the end of the turn. So we would gain 4 damage after the injury. Since the mana will be transformed to the next, or will be taken into the next turn, we already have 5 mana right here. So that's great. We have Vengeance 4, we have more than 4 injury. Let's use this. Gain 3 temporary power. That means we can use this card. Now we gain haste. Let's attack him for a bit. Sacrifice this card to reduce a bit of injury. Now we should only be dealt 2 damage. That's great, because now we can finish him off, hopefully. Yeah, should be able to. And that's basically the game routine right here. Since I want to show you the first boss fight as well at the end of the map, I will skip forward. So here we are at the first boss fight location, and this one opens up with 2 focus abilities, so we need to reduce his health bar to negate these effects, of course. Here we have a flail, deal damage to ourselves, 600 die, and the 20 damage to a random enemy. 11, okay, so he has 9 left. We have now 4 injury, so this one, the vengeance, is in effect. Perfect. And what else do I want to do? I want to use this card. Because yes, now we have 10 injury, which is a lot, but we have a way to reduce that completely. First, let's use this, add to fire, damage him a couple of times with this card. Now we have the 1 die. Perfect. We could reduce the injury right now, but since we also have this 1 die, let's reduce his health first. Use this to damage him some more. There's another axe, use this. Yeah, we are stacking up injury, but we can heal it up in no time. So now we only have the injury healing cards right here. Let's drop the injury, let's heal it completely, and we are safe. And this was quite a great turn. Great first turn, especially. So again, 2 focus abilities, reducing this health bar, means we can destroy him. Or his actions. What do I want to do? I want to use this. Huh. No, we need to reduce his health. Okay, now we are out of 1 die rolls. I don't want to get the 18 vulnerable. Let's kill him, or his health bar. Use the wild card right here. And we can now summon a creature, gain 3 block at the end of each turn, which is great. And the summon lasts as long as the health lasts, so 2 more turns. Use the flail again for 3 damage. That is unlucky. So if we use this, yes, we got a purple mana. We can use the evolution right now. So we will hit him. Let's check out the battlefield again. We have 2 axes. Should we use it for 2 temporary power? Yeah, let's do that. Because now we deal more damage in this turn. Okay. But he gains tough now and 2 power, and we have 7 injury. Not very good. So hit him with this, then we have more injury and could use this. No, not a fan of that idea. We can now, use this summon and deal some more damage. He will apply weak, meaning we have a chance to only deal half amount of damage. Don't like that. Reduce the injury a bit. Yeah, we gained 9 blocks, so that's actually great. Now only 2 injury, and here we have Essence of Water, because once a summon runs out of health, we gain this card, Essence of Water. So we have a check. We roll a 20-sided die. If we do this, we draw 2 cards. If not, we gain 4 block. We got 2 cards. Perfect. So I want to take care of his health bar right now. So let's hit him here. Or should we? I would love to use this card, but we need either 2 fire or 2 purple mana for that. We have neither, so we need to use up everything here. Let's just summon him. Use this for fortify, because we are at a weak state anyway. So this turn we will deal no damage at all. Should be fine though. Yeah, let's do flail for 4 damage, and we got 6. That was not what I wanted. Not the outcome I wanted, at least. But yeah. Gain 3 temporary power, so we can deal a bit more damage to him. We have so much injury now. Not a great fight right now. But now we have 6 more temporary power, which is nice. So we should be able to, yes, deal some more damage right here. 10 injury, that's fine. 18 weak now, that's not very good. We gain 4 block, that's okay, because he will deal some damage to us. I will hope for some more. I want to use this. No, we have weak. We don't want to deal any damage right now. We want to gain some more. Nope, let's gain haste, because now we will draw cards whenever we use a card, which is nice. And you summon, perfect. More flail. We still have weak. This card has keep, so keep in hand when the turn ends, which is great. Let's do that. Let's just keep it in our hand and use it maybe next turn, because now we still have weak. But right now we can use this card, because now we have 10 fortify, or 10 temporary power. That actually I like a lot, because we could finish him. Yes, we finished him. Perfect. What a uncomfortable boss fight. Anyway, we gain relics, so upgrading options, of course, for the run. Whenever enemy's health bar is depleted, gain block and gain temporary power. That's good. I want to have add 5 to all your numbers for this combat. Man, that would be powerful if we could use it. With this mana, too much. I don't want any of these cards, so let's just skip it. And now we gain a new relic. When picked up, charge the 1 die by a d20 roll. At the end of action, add 2 random mana. It can only be triggered 3 times. That's quite powerful, because we need all these types of mana. So let's move on to the next section and end this video right here. I mean, it's long enough anyway. Hope you had a great time. This is Diceomancer. If you didn't have a great time, thanks for sticking with me anyway, and have a great day or evening.